Okay guys, so welcome to another video. In this video, we'll be working on the doors and windows schedule. So we'll see how we can use the ArchiCAD default doors and windows schedule. So that will be very fast and very easy for us. So first of all, let me start with the window. I will click one of the window, then click the window tool, then I will Control A. Please stay with me because this video will be very interactive and you won't want to miss any step because every step here is key and critical. So I selected all the window. I was able to select one, click on the window tool, then I Control A to select every single window in this building. So the next thing I will do is go to this setting dialog. Then after it open, I will click on dimension marker. Then I will click on this no marker and I will click on this W marker 26 and use ArchiCAD 26, and that is why it's showing that W marker 26. If you're using 25, it will show 25. So since I've selected that, let me just click OK and let's see what we have. Okay, you can see that the doors and windows schedule is showing the seal height. Let me change this dimension to, okay, so yeah, it's in millimeter. So it's showing the seal height, it's showing the width and height, and it's showing the marker. So we don't have our doors and windows like this. So we have to do a lot of setting. First of all, by removing this line that is here and bringing this circle towards this place and making the circle smaller. Okay, and next thing I want to do again is I want to change everything to, maybe let me start with W1. Okay, instead of WD005, so 006, let me just remove this line, make the circle smaller, change this to W1, which will affect every other thing because I'm working on one, it will be affecting every other thing. Then bring this circle to this point. Let's do that. So first, let me make the circle smaller. If I go back to my dimension marker, you can see the size of the circle, which is this. I will change it to 5. That is what I usually use, 5. Okay, then I want to change this WD005 to W1. So I'll come to classification and properties. You can see under the ID and categories, you can see the number here, and I will change it to W1. Okay. So after that, I will click on marker, symbol, and text. Please make sure you follow every step. So that extension line I was talking about, I want to remove. I will turn it off, and you can see the distance from the window to where the circle is this 20 meter we have here. So I usually use, let me okay, and let's see what we have done. Okay, you've seen I've removed that line, I've made the circle smaller, but I've not bring the circle to this point because the distance from this window to this particular place is 20. So if I want to bring it to this particular place, I will have to give it minus, because if I give it 5, okay, let's see, let's give it 5, let's reduce it to 5 and see. 5, okay, then let's see. You can see it's showing here, although you can leave it here anywhere is convenient for you, but I usually like putting it here. So I will, instead of that 5, I will give it minus 5 so that it will go opposite side of the window. So let me give it minus 5. Let me add minus, then okay. Okay, you can see it has come opposite side of the window. So, but the doors and windows schedule is still scattering. In some cases, some people do leave these sizes, while some people leave this, or some people leave the tree just like that. So, but I just want it to be W1 so that we'll go back to the schedule and have every detail there. So I will come in here and remove seal. Okay. Then I will go on and remove show dimensions. So that is it. So I will leave the only show ID, which is the W1. So you see I've removed the dimension and I've removed seal, and because I was able to set it using this show scene, no, I say off. Then I go further and I say show dimension, I say no, off. I can decide to on it, and yeah, the dimensions will be there, but it will make the floor plan too crowded. So I prefer offing it. So I will just click on off, and that is it. Okay, so you can see that is it. But you know that one thing that will influence the W1, W2 is the size of the windows. And let's leave this nice 600 by 15 at W1. Then let's come here and make these bigger ones, maybe W2. Then I will just have to scroll down here, and instead of going to that ID properties, I can easily change it here to W2. Okay, okay, and the size is 1.2 by 1.5. Let me check if it's the same. Okay, this is 1.2, so I will make it W3. So I'll come to the toilet windows and make them W4. Okay, okay, W4, W4. Okay, this is the toilet window. I'm holding shift so that I can select more than one window at a time. So okay, remember I'm just scrolling here on this same editor, so I can just under ID and properties, so I can just change it to W4 right here, because we now have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I think this window is bigger than 600. Yes, it's 900 by 15, and the ones that are W1 are 600 by 15. So I'm going to give this W5. W5. So yeah, we've done with the window. So the okay, since we've done with the window, exactly the same thing we can just do to the door. We can just click one of the door, click the door to Control A, then go and start doing the settings, the same settings we do under the dimension marker. Click on this. I'm going to choose on the D marker 26. Then okay, let's okay and see. Let's okay and see what we have to set. Okay, the same issue we're having with the windows. We don't need, the circle is too big, and we need to bring this towards this. So we have to remove this dimension. We have to remove the seal height. Is there seal height? Okay, no seal height. So let's go and start setting all over again, because this is for the door. Marker dimension, let me change this to 5. Then okay. So what do I don't need that extension line. Let me off it. Then let me change it to 5. Then oh, okay, yeah, show ID, show C is already off. Then show dimension, no. So let's see. Okay, so okay, we forgot to change the tag. So this time we're going to use we're going to classification and properties. So we're going to change everything to D1 and see. Okay, so the doors is still not properly on the position I want, so I want it to be on this position. So should I put on menus? Yeah, menus. Let me just include menus. Okay, just take note of where I'm moving. Yeah, under the marker geometry, under the marker symbol and text. So I will just put in the menus and let's see. Okay, so I want it closer to the door, so I think I will have to reduce that 5. I usually use 1. Yeah, I usually use 1. Okay, you can see it's not closer to the door. It's not closer to the door. Okay, if you are facing a situation like this, let me click on the arrows there. If you are facing a situation like this where one of the marker is covering the other one, you can easily click here, click on this pink and drag it to any position you want. Same thing, you can click on this window, click on this pink marker and drag it to any position you want. Yeah, that is how flexible it is. So this is D1, this is a double down. I will just leave it at D1. Then I will change maybe the 900 door to D2. So I will hold shift to select all the 900 doors. Okay, it's 900 door. Yeah, this is 900 door. Is this a 900? Yeah, it's a 900 door. So I think the only ones that are left out is just the toilet doors. So I'll change them to D2. D2, yeah. So I will come and select the toilet doors. I change them to D3. To D3. Okay. For this, they don't usually need a marker, but I will come back and show you how we can remove them. Okay, in some cases you can decide to leave it because normally they are just openings, but as they are dot two, they are showing. So let's go to the table and see how we can arrange them on the table. Okay, let's start with the door. So this is schedule. Click on this. It will be under element, then door schedule. Okay. So let me click on here and see all we have. Okay, so these are those openings I was talking about. We don't really need them. I don't usually use them because they are not doors material we have to go and buy. They are just openings. All we just need to do is to know the distance between them. Just know the distance, the size of them. Okay, I meant to dimension this. Yeah, just know the width of the opening and we are okay since we have our height. So we just don't need them. So how do we remove them? How are we going to remove them? So let's just remove them by coming back to the ground floor. Okay, let me escape. Click on all of them. Okay, yeah, we don't really need them, so I want to remove them. Okay, let me let me try and select this. Okay, selected that. Okay, I've selected it. So the first thing I'm going to do is to come to this marker tab. Yes, I want to off it, which is same as this. If you come to this setting dialog, yeah, dimension and marker. Remember I went to on this, so I want to off it that no, we don't need marker on this. We don't need marker on this. So if I go back to my doors and windows schedule, they are still showing. They are still showing. So let me go back to my ground floor. Okay, I still selected them. So you must have to do this classification, other classification. I have to off that no, I don't want it to be classified as anything at all. Yeah. So once I come back to my doors and windows schedule, you see they are all gone. Okay, they are all gone. So yeah, this is our table now. You can see the table now is now set. So but you can see I really have to edit a lot of things. Okay, edit this, edit, but at the same time we really don't need a lot of this table here, so we have to come to this scheme setting. I don't need this, I need the quantity because is what will tell me the quantity. The number of doors, this is just not one number of doors, these are two numbers, three numbers. But from zone to zone, if you are working with zone, you can leave that. But for me, I really don't need it because I do not work with zone. So I will go back to the setting. I'll click on it and delete. Click on it and remove. So the same thing as delete. For all these details, I really don't need them. But if you have them and you really need them, you can just come here and type how many minutes. Maybe it's a 20 minutes sound transmission. You put in the figures, fire resistance. Okay, yeah, you can set it 20 minutes. For this, you can come here, click on this arrow, you can set it some 20 minutes. Timer, you can need the fire exit. Yes, the fire exit door. So you can just keep setting on this security rating, maybe 40, just like that. Keep setting each of them. But one main thing I need to add, but if you don't need it, you can just as well remove them. You can remove them. You can just come here, come back to the setting and remove that. Okay, no, I don't need this. You remove it. I don't need this, or no, I don't need it. You remove this. So the ones you need is the ones you leave. Okay. The seal height, you can see all of them are 0. You can as well remove it, but if you have a seal height, you can leave it. The orientation is very necessary when purchasing doors. You know where your handle will be, just like that. So let me add one important thing, the description. So I'm going to add feed. Click on this add feed, and I'll type on custom. Okay, yeah, so that I can impute my own custom. Yeah, so this is it. But one thing, I usually like my custom to be after the ID. So what I will do is I'll come back and drag this arrow and take it up. Okay, yeah, then I can expand this, keep dragging this down. Remember, whatever we are doing to the door, exactly the same thing we do to the window. You remove everything you don't need, then you can add. Then let me change this to description. Okay, yeah, you can see the text is small. I want it to be the same alignment with this, so I have to select, click on this, and click on bold. You can see. So let me start typing the description, and let's see. Okay, let me say it's a double leaf door. Okay, wooden door with a wooden frame, comma, with unnecessary locks installed. Stop. Okay, so we've typed it, and well, you can see we're not seeing the full text. We just type. So let's click on this wrap text. Okay, yeah, you can see we click on this wrap text, and everything we type is not showing. So I can just easily copy this and Control C, Control V. Then this is a single leaf. Oh, there's a detail I forgot to add. But let me delete this. Single leaf. Single arting. Supposed to add it on the first one, I forgot. Single arting. You can see the single arting door from the 2D symbol. Single arting door. Okay, single arting wooden door. Yeah. So you can easily just copy this and paste it on these other ones that are single leaves. Ctrl V, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I need to know the dimensions, the height and the width. So I will click on this 2D symbol, and I will add this automatic dimension. I will click on this and also add this automatic dimension. I can easily come to notate so that I can dimension further. Click on my dimension tool, so I can dimension from here to here, then to the end. So yeah, so you can see. Then at the end of the day, I okay. You can see. So we've done with our doors and windows schedule, and that is how we do set doors. And same thing with window. Let's come to the window now. The same window schedule. And we can see usually window, we need everything. Yeah, you can see it's already set. So remove all the necessary things we don't need. I don't need. If you take notes, just study your own doors and windows schedule. The things you need, you can leave them. I don't need this. I don't need this. I need the quantity. Remember, don't just remove. Click on this. Click on delete. Then I think. So that is it. So the same thing, I will go back to my scheme setting and let me add feed. Then add my custom. Please, if we are be following this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please, thank you. So yeah. So this is the custom. I like it to be on that. After the ID, you see your description. Then you see the quantity, you see the sizes, you see the orientation, see the window. See just like that. If you come back to the window, you can see the ID, which is showing the W1, the W2, which set the custom text, which I will have to expand because I will have to type. Okay, let me bring it down more. Okay, yeah, so that is it. So the ID, the description, description. Okay, so let me do this. So let me click on this wrap test. Okay, yeah. So the quantity is there, the sizes is there, which is the width and height, the orientation is there, the seal height is there, the head height is there, just like that. So another way I can still add my own dimensions, automatic dimensions. You can still edit further the same way I did. You can edit further, annotate. Okay, so dimension 2, click, select the middle, click. So at the end of the day, you have this, then you okay. So that is it. So you type in your description, single slash, casement, glass, window with dark aluminum frame with unnecessary locks installed. Okay, that's it. You can just see highlight it, Ctrl C and Ctrl V on every other ones. Like this is sliding, so I will have to edit double. Oh, it's the single slash not delete. So okay, yeah, double slash sliding glass. This is sliding glass, as you can see. As you can see, the slide from the symbol, you can see it. So you can just copy this, Ctrl C and Ctrl V on the other ones. But this is a casement window, double slash casement glass. So that is it. So and that is all for the doors and windows schedule. I'll be able to set the doors and windows schedule. But the bad side is that you can't actually copy it from here and place it on the ground floor. You can only just export it straight to your sheet using this shown video, which I'm going to show you in our other videos. I'm going to show you how you can create sheets from this. So our doors and windows schedule are all set, and we now have them on our floor plan as we've set. So thank you very much for following us to this stage. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.